So, I had some really good conversations with people today, some really cool people. Sorry, I'm back. So a new friend of mine, Robin, who was on my show, Jen's Pen Live, months ago, she and I kind of connected today, and she's a really funny lady, and we were talking, and I was talking to her about the problem I was talking to you guys about earlier, which is not being able to get up, or just being in a really foul mood and not being able to get up in the morning. Let's be honest, I'm able. But she was saying, like, why tell yourself that you have to get up at such and such a time if that's not your normal, that's not your, like, natural cycle. And we had a really good conversation. There's a podcast that might come out of it that would be really funny. I would enjoy doing it anyway. We'll talk about it later if we end up doing it. But sorry, that was funny. But yeah, she was just talking to me about how I should allow myself to wake up when I wake up naturally, and just go from there. She's like, well, what would be the problem? What would be the worst thing that happened? And I was just like, I wouldn't get everything done that I need to get done. Push back the whole day. I have like a 2-hour morning routine that I want to be able to do, but I need to be able to start work at, work hours. So I need to be able to, get up really early to do that. And blah, blah, blah. She's like, why? Like, what? Give me a good reason. And I was just like, it's true. Like, if I wake up at 8, then I can do my journaling and meditation and prayer and getting ready for the day and all that stuff, and start working at 10, which isn't that bad. So I think I'm gonna kind of let myself do that and see how I feel about it. Rather than, I told you this morning about my my Homer Simpson statue, right? When I was in my early 20s, and I was living in England, and then I was living in Italy, and then I moved back to England. But I got this like alarm clock that really helped me out. I would wake up laughing every morning to this. Anyway, so this was the alarm clock, because I'd wake up laughing every morning, and I remember that very fondly. So I was like, well, I'm having trouble getting up in the morning. Maybe I can find that alarm clock, right? So I went on eBay and I found it. It doesn't work great, but this is it. The snooze button, that's the snooze button, or this is the snooze button. One of these is the off button, and one of these is like the cake, right? The cake or the donuts. One of them's the off button, the one's the snooze. I don't remember. Can I get it to say something? Guys, it's so funny. But I've tried to do it before, and yeah, and it doesn't seem to work, because it's kind of like from 1998. So, it might be a little bit broken. I'll give it a go, though, because it is really funny. Can I make it do it? I don't know. I'll try and do it in isn't it? He says things like, oh, but I got up yesterday. Something about donuts is another one. Something about cake is another one. There's like 5 sayings that he says that you never know which one he's gonna say in the morning, and it's hilarious. I might have to actually use that. I'm gonna try. I've tried before. It didn't work. I'll try again. You never know. Anyway, so I'm gonna also allow myself. I'm gonna stop beating myself up for not getting up at the hour that I think that I should, and just allow myself to get up at the hour that I do. Naturally. Yeah. Good conversation with her. So thank you, Robin. So that's sort of my parting thought for the evening. Though I have a lot of other thoughts, but that's the one that I'll leave you with on this tape. This tape? on this tape, because this is oh my god, I'm tired, guys, like, because this is videotape on this tape. Turn it over in the cassette player to get the next thought. Anyway, that is gonna amuse me for the rest of the evening. And or the evening, it's late, but anyway, I'm tired, and there's a million other things that I have that I should talk to you guys about, but kind of tired. And I'm gonna start on my evening routine. And my evening routine is, well, usually I do some stretching, usually, when I'm actually doing, so in my official evening goodnight routine, it does start with stretching, but I haven't done it in a long time, so we're gonna get back to it. But so I'm doing a little bit of stretching, but like 15 minutes of yoga is really the ideal. And then it's prayer and meditation, and then, well, I don't know, I forget, I've written it down. I know the components, I just forget the order in which I do them. I think, yeah, I get ready for bed first, brush my teeth, all that stuff, and then it's prayer, then it's yoga, then it's prayer and meditation, and then it's like bedtime. So I'm gonna go and do that. And one of these days, so it's a prayer that I wrote when I was working on The Artist's Way, which is a book for recovering your creativity. And it's a prayer based on a prayer in there, which I believe is based on a prayer from AA. But, I modified it for me. And one day I will recite it to you all out there, because I know you all really want to know what it is I say every day, in the morning and in the evening. That's just like curious, what was it, inquiring minds need to know, want to know. Anyway, I'm tired, guys. I'm gonna go to sleep. So I am very grateful that I was actually able to find homie. I am very grateful for that was one of my essential oils. That was my On Guard. That's actually, I should probably diffuse that. That's good for immune support. Anyway, that hurt my back. So I was talking about, yes, I am very grateful for the chance to talk to Robin and Femi. I spoke with Femi today, and he is, like, the first time we spoke, and he's really cool. He's a really cool guy. We had a lot to talk about, and so thanks, Femi. And so I'm very grateful to have those people, to find these crazy awesome people on Facebook and be able to speak with them on Zoom, right? I'm very lucky. And I don't even have to leave the house. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to leave the house to be able to go see, like, people, but also it's just really convenient because I've got other things I do, like the time that would take to travel and blah, blah, blah. And now I can have lots of meetings and see really cool people, and I don't have to, like, do the travel time thing. Although Robin lives near me, so we're going to have to get together sometime in real life. Anyway, so I'm very grateful for that. I'm grateful for the technology that allows me to meet these cool people and to talk to them face to face. And I'm grateful for Robin's suggestion about when I, like, not beating myself up, because that is something that I promised myself that I won't do anymore. Well, I didn't promise myself I wouldn't do it anymore. I am promising myself to always to be aware, to work to be aware of it when I do it, because I for some reason I think that I don't anymore. I'm like, oh, but I'm magically cured. Because why wouldn't I be, right? Since I am aware of it, I'm magically cured of beating myself up. But it's a habit, and it's good to have someone call you on that sort of thing. And it's good to have, like, so I'm grateful for that. There's a lot of gratitude going around today, guys. I do much better at night than I do in the morning. I shouldn't really say things like that because then I'll believe them. I have noticed that what tends to happen in the morning is when I wake up, I feel lots of uncomfortable emotions that make me not like the day. No, not make me. These like words are like minefields, guys. That dispose me to feeling unhappy about having to wake up and get up and go about life. Really, it's really more about like screw life. But if I can do it in a way that I'm not like beating myself up about, sorry, I've got like a respiratory thing happening. Excuse me. It's not COVID. So yeah, I'm really grateful about that, and I'm really grateful about the conversation I had with Femi. We were talking more about yeah, it's a really good conversation, and it's a long story, so I'll talk about it some other time. So I'm just gonna say that if you look around and you key yourself in, right, you get clear about what it is you want, and you keep your eyes out for good things, right? You keep your eyes out. You look for the good stuff, not for the bad stuff. There's so much to be grateful for, and I just want to encourage all of you, as I tend to do at the end of these things, to always remember that you can always choose to have a grateful night.